2 days ago, okay, the insight I posted was that of trauma, invisible traumas. Now, I don't remember if I mentioned, but invisible traumas generally mean PTSD, traumatic brain injuries, overwhelm, anxiety, depression, and I'm not sure of all the names, but these are the ones that I know off the top of my head. Now, usually, you know, people seem normal until they don't. So if you want to make sure that you can be aware of the fact that something is, they need a little more support, they need a little bit more help. If you look at how they are communicating, what they are doing, the way they are acting with you, you'll be able to notice something's not quite right, right? And not to say that they aren't people that don't operate normally in society. It just means that they have different needs, right? So, for example, one invisible trauma would be PTSD, and then some things, sometimes the PTSD won't be triggered, but something might trigger it, and you'll be like, okay, like, why did you change the way you were acting? Why are you changing the way, your tone of voice? Why, like, for example, why are you screaming at me when I just told you one thing? Calm down, please. And generally, when those things happen, when you notice a shift, there are different ways you can deal with them, one of which is just matching their energy. Or you can do the opposite of their energy and have them calm down, because what you actually want is not for them to explode, but to calm down. And I remember having been in a conversation with someone who all of a sudden got triggered and was not able to manage themselves at that point in the conversation. And so instead of like getting all like flustered myself, I just stayed calm and I carried on and I just calmed them down. And because that was what I've seen like my entire life. I've seen my grandmother calm my grandfather down. Like, my grandmother had a very calming energy. Not to say that she herself was a very calming energy, but when my grandfather would get off and would have like would get a fit of anger, right? Or when he would get short with people, she would just calm him down. And I grew up with that, right? And so I know how to deal with these types of situations. So is there something in your reality that you can best deal with rather than just match the other person's energy and create a bigger problem? Ponder that.